Hello and welcome. We are going to cover Chapter 1, Defining Marketing for New Realities of the book Marketing Management by Kotler and Keller. And this is second part of the previous video. In this lecture, we will be discussing core marketing concept, the marketing realities, and dramatically change marketplace. Diving into core marketing concept, there are a few terms which we need to understand. The first one is needs, want, and demand. A person living in desert need good soil to grow food and carrot, for example. And our wants are shaped by our society. So there is often criticism with respect to marketers that marketers get people to buy things they don't want. But it is not so. Marketers do not create needs. The needs pre-exist in the market, and also some customers have needs of which they are not fully conscious of or cannot articulate. According to the book, they say that needs are the basic human requirements such as air, water, clothing, and shelter. Humans also have strong needs for recreation, education, and entertainment. These needs become want when directed to a specific objects that might satisfy the need. Now, coming on to the demands. Demands are want for specific products backed by an ability to pay. For example, many people wants to buy big car, big brand car, or luxury things, but only few can buy it because they are backed by your ability to pay. As we got to know about what is need, want, and demand, so in marketing there are five needs which are being classified, and these five needs we are calling to discuss. Stated needs, wherein customer wants an inexpensive car. It's a stated need, right? But the real need is like a customer wants a car whose operating cost, not initial price, is low, right? He wants a car whose initial price might not be low, but operating cost he wants that it should be low. There is a need which is called as unstated need, wherein customer accept good service from the dealer. So, the buyer wants to have a car and they want that after sale service things should be better. It should be easy for them to contact the dealer. The fourth one is called delight lead need, wherein customer would like the dealer to include an onboard GPS system. I mean, it is an extra additive feature which a customer wants. The fifth one is called a secret needs, wherein customer wants friend to see him and just praise him, or he being showy person. Coming on to the second aspect of core marketing concept, it is target market positioning and segmentation. Not everyone like the same cereals, restaurant, universities, or movie. So marketers therefore identify distinct segments of buyer by identifying the demographic, psychographic, and behavior differences between them, and they then decide which segment present the greatest opportunities. So it's like determining who are the best people to market or to give product or to sell product. So the third concept is offerings and brands. Companies addresses customer needs by putting forth a value proposition, which is a set of benefits those satisfy need. The intangible value proposition is made physical by offering, which can be combination of products, services, information, experience. And the other one is a brand. Brand is something like people recognize it, they feel a persona, they feel similarities between their own personality with the product or services which they are buying. If, for example, one person is buying a luxury item, then he or she looks himself to the same level, or it satisfy its mental aspect. So, in the last module, we have talked about what is marketing, who does that, where they do it. Now, there is also a concept in core marketing that is called marketing channels. So, channel, as you must be aware, it's like a path wherein things flow. In marketing, there are three channels, that is communication, distribution, and service channel. Talking over the first, that is communication channel, it delivers and receives message from target buyer and include newspaper, magazine, radio, television, mail, telephone, smartphone, billboards, file, CD, auto tapes, and the internet. It's a channel wherein the brand communicates to the prospective customer. So the next is called as distribution channel. As a name suggests, distribution, I mean, like people are involved in circulating or giving the information. By the book, if we go, it says that distribution channel helps display, sell, or deliver the physical product or services to the buyer or user. These channels may be direct via the internet, mail, or mobile phone, or even telephone, or even indirect distributors such as wholesalers, retailers, agent, or any other bodies. And the lastly, which is called as service channel. So, to carry out any transaction with potential buyers, the marketers also use service channels that include warehouses, transportation companies, banks, and insurance companies. So, these are the channels wherein they provide small bit and pieces of services to make the things available to the customers, or help brand or an organization to get in touch with the customers. Now, coming over to the other topic, which is paid, owned, and earned media. In this social and digital world, we all are interacting with media, social media, throughout the day, right? So there are three categories of media. The first one is called paid media, which includes TV, magazine, and display ads, paid search, and sponsorship. All of which allows marketers to show their ads or brand for a fee. So, in this media, as the name suggests, paid, it means that organization or brand is paying the channel, you're right, to display their brand or their service to the people. Now, coming on to the owned media is a communication channel wherein the organization or brand actually owns a blog post, a website, or Facebook page, or even other social media platforms such as TikTok, Twitter, etc. Wherein they just showcase what there is going on in their company, what the product is all about, and it's a direct communication between the company and to the customers. The last one is called earned media. It's a very important part of media because, as the name says, earned. It is something wherein the company doesn't pay fee to communicate to the people, but it is something that outsider people just they spread about the brand via word of mouth or via viral marketing or via press, or for example, nowadays influencers or or somebody who has experience about the brand, they just they are vocal about the brand being what benefits the brand has given to them. It's something that the company or the brand has earned it by themselves. It's just it increases the credibility of that organization and the brand. Now, coming on to the topic of impression and engagement. So, as we all know that all the brands probably are present on the social media or the internet, and people interact with it, people absorb their content. So impression is something people just see it passively, right? They, for example, if some advertisement just pop up on the YouTube video, so impression is something, right? People just get to see the product or brand or whatever the video is all about, the advertisement is all about, wherein the engagement parts come into the play when when the pop-up advertisement has come, and people are very eager to know what the brand is all about further. They want to dig deep into the topic and dig deep into the organization, what services they are providing, and they are interacting with the company. They are just asking the brochure, or they just want to have a live chat with the customer care agent. So it is something people are engaging with the product or service. And talking about which one is a higher aspect or have a greater value, it is definitely an engagement, because it shows that customers are curious to know about the product or service. Talking about the other concept, which is called value and satisfaction. So value is a central marketing concept, and its primary combination of quality, service, and price, which is in short known as USP, and it is called as customer value triad. That is quality, service, and price. Whereas satisfaction reflects a person's judgment of a product's perceived performance in relationship to the expectation. Satisfaction is something like when people interact with product or service, and they must be having some internal desire that this quality, or this quality of service is expected from a brand like Apple or Google. So, and if they their mental aspect, mental needs meets the real need what they are getting, then it's called satisfaction, right? The other topic is called as supply chain. We are always, this is always a talked about scenario, wherein the supply chain is like a channel which stretches from raw materials to components of finished product carried to the final buyer. And each company or each element in the process of supply chain captures only a certain percentage of the total value generated by the supply chain, and it's called a supply chain value delivery system. So each component, right from the raw material to uh, making the finished product, there are many elements or many companies which are involved in creating that item, and each company contributes in development of product, and they own certain percentage of the total value. So it's called as supply chain value delivery system. And like this I have explained in a very short, but later we will just delve deep into it. So in marketing, competition plays a very important role in development of product, or giving ease to a buyers or people are around, all around. So competition includes all the actual and potential rivals offering and a substitute buyer might consider. So it's like, for example, if one company manufactures car, then there are a lot of other companies which are manufacturing car. And so there is a competition between both of these, and the ultimate benefits goes to the buyer. And they give, this competition gives actually an opportunity for buyer to evaluate the thing and get the thing according to his or her perspective or angle or desire. Coming on to the last topic, which is called as marketing environment. So it is a task environment which includes the actors engaged in producing, distributing, and promoting offering. So in marketing environment, there is one thing called as task environment, wherein things are there to produce things, products or services. So that is called as task environment. The other is called as a broad environment, which consists of components like demographic, economic, social, culture, natural environment, technological and political and legal environment. Given an example, for example, if a company is producing lipsticks, right? And everything with respect to task environment is fulfilled, everything is to the perfect. But the glitch is that the where the lipstick is being sold is not culturally accepted. People don't use the lipstick, there is no culture of it. And people cannot buy it. And politically people are not influenced to get the brand into the country. So with respect to the broad environment, the lipstick won't be selling in that country. So in spite of lipstick of or any product or services being well designed, well made according to task environment, but if the broad environment doesn't give them an opportunity to actually sell the product or get in touch with the customer, then there is a no aspect of marketing which goes on. Lastly, I feel that this lecture was fulfilling. We will be meeting shortly in next lecture. Thank you.